right, welcome to Primos for Life, the wrestling podcast made for the fans, by the fans. Como siempre, yo soy Eddie, el niño vaque. We got Ariel, the Ecuadorian dream bisueta, and we are your self-proclaimed, undisputed co-host tag team champions of the world. And in tonight's episode, the Primos are breaking down another week of wrestling as we recap Monday Night Raw, AEW Dynamite, and Friday Night SmackDown. Plus, we touch on the latest from AAA. We're talking all the biggest moments, surprises, and our Bueno and No Buenos. So, como siempre, sit back, grab a snack, and let's get it on. Hey, what's up, bro?
What's going on, Primo? How you doing, man?
Good, brother. Just exhausted. Yesterday, went to a CCW show, and you know,
did I see a picture of you taking a picture of Kristen Blaze, the 1% of the 1%?
Exactly.
Our prima, our homegirl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
man.
that was dope. That was dope. I saw that picture. I was like, that's fantastic. Obviously, she recognized you because she looked like she recognized you.
Right.
But that was dope, man. That was dope. That's fantastic. Good. Did you have a good time?
Yeah. It was an awesome show. You know what I mean? Got to hang out with everybody after the fact, and we ended up just cutting basically content with everybody in the back because we just wanted to, stack up and, shed some more light on the magnificent talent that is coming through CCW. So we gotta put some shine on CCW, all of our primos and primas,
CCW, they know what they're doing. They're talented. They are quite talented. Every time we do an interview with someone from CCW, I am just blown away just at how good and amazing and honest and real these talents are. And how much they love the business. It's fantastic.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. But speaking of the business, let's jump into business and talk about AAA, AEW, Raw, SmackDown, and just let you know what we thought, the bueno, the no buenos, and then, go from there like we always do.
A lot of no buenos? A lot of no buenos.
No, I thought it was pretty.
Raw, I didn't mind so much.
Right. And actually, to preface the conversation for tonight, this felt like a WrestleMania reset, right? Remember when WrestleMania is done, it's like new storylines, new surprise people come in. This is what this felt like just for SummerSlam. You know what I mean?
It's the SummerSlam hangover.
Right. Yeah. There you
okay,
go.
We did SummerSlam.
Yeah.
We gotta kind of reset and get shit going. It's the hangover.
Exactly. So a lot of good things on Raw, decent things on SmackDown, but we'll jump into it. Let's get it.
Let's do it.
All right. First, foremost, vamos con AAA. Fantastic show. Always, right? The major points in this episode was El Fiscal moving on to the Latin American Championship Fatal 4-Way that's going to happen at Triple Mania. So he's the next person to get a victory over Psycho Clown and Cruz del Toro.
Poor Cruz del Toro, man. He's good. He's athletic. He's quick. He's good. Poor Cruz del Toro, man. Sorry, man. I'm real sorry, dude.
Yeah, no love for the guy. But
Lo siento, bro.
But the major call out from this match was Psycho Clown getting attacked by a mystery man, which based on the tattoos, we think it's his name is escaping me right now, but it's Roxanne Perez's boyfriend that's in NXT.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But yeah. So, but I mean, solid match, and then we get the announcement that from Rey Mysterio talking about how they're gonna set up a number one contenders tournament that's gonna start on Monday Night Raw with this WWE / AAA, crossover thing that we're gonna do. The winner gets to face Roman Reigns for a title shot.
I mean, it's Penta. It's Penta. So? Who are you gonna have headline a PLE with Roman Reigns?
Oh man.
Look at the names on the list. There's some talented people there, but the biggest draw you have there is Penta or Rey Mysterio. And nobody believes Rey Mysterio has a chance. And I love Rey. Yeah. And I love Rey.
So it could be Penta. Yeah, I like it.
I saw the thing and I went, and the thing is, the bracket I saw, Penta was the first one, and it said Penta, and I went, there you go. And then I looked down the rest and I went, yep, there you go. Like I saw Ray at the bottom. It's like they had the sandwich. It was a Penta Ray sandwich.
Yeah.
With everyone in between, like, like Cruz del Toro.
Yeah, he got a good shot. I think he has a great shot,
and
actually.
Mr. Iguana and, all the guys.
No, man. But it's fun. It's a fun idea. It's definitely something different for Roman, keep him busy as a champion, make him look like he's doing another title defense. So I think it's a good thing.
It's not making him look like he's got a defense. He is doing a title defense. This is great. And I was just going to say before you said that, this is great because it gives us a solid match without having to give us a huge story.
Right.
I don't need the build. The build is the tournament. I know what I'm getting in Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
That's the known commodity. So the tournament is the build. The payoff is the match, which of course Roman will win. But this is it. I love this. I think this is great because I'm not watching you two yap back and forth 25 minutes a night for a month and a half. If that's one match. Like if we go 3, 6 months of my life is now gone listening to you. So, but no, it's great. It's good. It's a good way to get a match and get Roman involved and not, especially because now it also buys you time from a writing aspect to figure out what you're doing next if you haven't figured it out, or to fine tune what you currently have in mind.
Exactly. Definitely looking forward to it. But to your point, now that you said it out loud, I'm like, man, it's probably going to be Penta. But okay, moving on.
Did you look at the bracket while I was talking?
Yeah, I was like,
yeah. I was like, he's looking and telling me something that's not me. He's looking at the bracket.
Yeah. I was like, oh, gosh, he's right.
And then you saw it, yeah. Right? I told you.
Yeah. But moving on, then we get a Dominic Mysterio going ahead and addressing what happened at Verano de Escándalo, why he betrayed El Grande Americano, and why he joined forces with Dorian, and ultimately in bringing into the segment Liv Morgan into the mix. So definitely interesting to see this unfold. It's fun. I'm happy. I like it.
I'm glad that Liv went down.
Yeah.
I went down. I don't mean to be disrespectful. I don't mean to make it sound like the JV version of
partaking. Is partaking,
right? That she's there, right? I'm glad that she's there, like, because now it's like you're not going to pull both of them away. This couldn't truly be just a couple things. You get a good feud. Dominic loses, and then he moves right back down to SmackDown. As long as Liv is attached to him, I think that's a lock. If she's not, that's when I get scared.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, he's down there. He's going to want to fight for it again.
Yeah.
And then he's going to get lost in the shuffle. And here we go. So glad to see her down there. I did it again.
And then finally, the main event, we get the triple threat between Flammer and Lady Shani and La Catalina. Banger of a match. Really good triple threat women's match, which was incredible, and awesome to see that Flammer ended up winning the match. It was pretty good. I was happy with it for sure.
Flammer beat Chani and who? No,
La Catalina.
No. La Catalina. There you go. No, I wish I could speak intelligently about this. I can't, so I won't.
Okay. Well, a banger of a match. All right.
Sorry.
All right. Then moving on to AEW, which, funny enough, was their episode for Grand Slam Mexico. They were in Mexico City as well. So, what could we say? I mean, bangers after bangers after bangers. We had Death Riders and the Bucks and Copeland and Christian Cage. They opened up the show.
So here's my question. Why does Christian Cage, why do they come out like separate and Christian Cage don't act like he don't give a shit?
Because that's his gimmick. That's what he is.
Like that's what so they're waiting for him to turn on Cope again. Like it's like can we get like 5 minutes of them being like cool?
No, because they're not edging Christian.
It's edging Christian.
But they're not.
They are.
It's Cope.
They are.
And Christian Cage. You know,
they're not edgy Christian. They're Cope and Christian.
Anyway, bro. But basically, just to keep the ball rolling with AEW.
Well, hang on, real quick. That match was good. Although that match reminded me, and the match later on, I wanted to bring this point up of why I get annoyed with AEW.
Okay,
and it's solely based on people. I am not a John Moxley guy, and I am not a Mercedes Moné guy.
Yeah,
they both irk me to the point that when they're on, I'm like I wanted to enjoy that first match a lot more than I did because I like Wheeler Yuta. I don't like Daniel Garcia either. Not that I don't like. I've yet to see the appeal of Daniel Garcia. I like Yuta. I love Pac. Like, great. I wanted to like that match a lot more, but John Moxley, like, I can't.
But you know what? Let's touch on that really quickly. Do you think that the reason why we don't like John Moxley and Mercedes Moné is simply because they thought they were hot stuff when they left, and now they think that they're bigger than they were at the other place? Or do you think that comes into play at all?
That definitely comes into play. I'm not the sole reason. I was never a Dean Ambrose guy, and I was never a Sasha Banks guy. Since they came in, I wasn't a Shield guy. I just was like, okay, I just started being able to tolerate Roman and Seth.
Yeah.
Like in the year in the year and change we've been doing this podcast, I just been able to stomach these two idiots. So like it's definitely part of it. It's definitely part of it. And it's just crazy to me that they're getting ridden so hard. Like I'm like, man, like they're on Mox's D like hard. Like
bro,
hard.
Yeah, they are. Because I don't like the Death Riders at all. I think it's like a silly group.
Like, what is this? Like, what? The Death Riders? It sounds like a third grader named your fucking club.
Yeah.
With the Death Riders. Fucking death, man. Die.
So,
Jesus.
Yeah.
Sorry, tangent.
It's good, though. It's good.
All right. It was because there was two things I wanted to call out from that. The AEW. It was that and the Andrade match.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's next. So go ahead. Lead the way.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, right.
Phenomenal. What a match. Fantastic. Commander? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm down, bro. What a match. And I'm so hyped right now. I can't even remember who the third person was.
Oh, Tommaso.
Ciampa.
Yeah.
Great. Oh my, this was fantastic. And this was great before the match ended. And we had the return of one Maxwell Jacob Freeman.
Yes.
So, but this match was fantastic. Watching Commander just walk from one turnbuckle to the other. Like I'm watching him, I'm like, oh, he's going for it. Nail this, buddy. And like you said, bro, fantastic.
This makes me happy because I don't even have to add anything to that because that's exactly how I felt watching this match. I was just like, wow. See, and it's matches like this. It's and when I say matches like this, I mean like not just like this for the spectacle and like the lucha style. No, just putting these three together and giving the fans something new. Like, bro, this is what I want all across the board. Like, I don't want to see Javon Evans fight Rusev for the fifth time again. You know what I mean? Like, switch it up, do that. And this is a prime example of that. This was perfect. This is what AEW does right. Mm-hmm.
To your point, it's contrasting styles. It's kind of thrown together, but everyone that we've interviewed and we've spoken to will tell you a consummate professional is a consummate professional, and you can work with them.
Yeah,
if you are serious and you take your craft serious, 9 times out of 10, you put professionals in the room, they're gonna make it work. Yeah. So this was great. The only thing I didn't like, and this is gonna bother you, is I get that it's his catchphrase, but get it off your pants.
Yeah, nah. How you know?
How you know?
I
get it. Get it off your pants. I don't need to see it on your ass. Yeah, we're good.
But how you know? How you know?
How I know? Because I'm gonna bomb it next time I see it on your ass.
Andrade, you hear this? Oh man,
That's just
but moving on. Also, like Willow and Jamie Hayter and Alex Windsor defeat Mercedes Moné and Megan Bayne and Lena Cross, and this was a solid match. Again, to your point though, it is a mutual feeling. Like I can't stand Mercedes, so I'm just like, okay, I can fast forward this. I wasn't. Yeah. I mean, it was still good, but
I want no part of this. Part of this.
Yeah,
it's getting to be the La Noche Jey Uso kind of deal. Yeah. I'm like, oh, you're still here?
Yeah.
And I mean that with no disrespect. They're good. They just need better work and storylines, and hopefully we're getting there. We'll talk about that later on. Raw.
Yeah.
Continue.
And then Kyle Fletcher retains another banger match against Speedball, so that was good. Mystico, Jericho, and Darby Allin defeat Kevin Knight, Okada, and Hechicero. That was also awesome. We got Persephone getting a win over Chris Statlander, which I thought was pretty solid as well. You got to keep Persephone strong, especially since she's like a big deal in TMLL and Mexico. So you got to save her. So that
I'm just bummed to see Statlander take the L there. I like Statlander.
Yeah,
she's good. Like, come on. I'm a little bummed there.
Yeah. But it was still good, still solid. And then we get new trios tag champions in Hangman, Bandito, and Brody King, which they beat the Demand. But I don't know if you saw the post video that they put on Instagram. They were like,
I did not.
So they were like, their new name is going to be the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. And Bandito's like, I'm not the ugly one. Like, and he pulls up his mask and shows them. And he's like, oh, no, he's definitely not the ugly one. He's a good looking guy. No. All right. But still, so they're going to go with that name. So I thought that was pretty cool. I like it. It's fun.
I'm assuming, so how are you going to shorten it? The GBU?
I don't know.
TGBU? It's Team GBU.
Yeah. No, but overall, like strong episode, with Andrade winning, MJF returning, Willow getting the pin over Mercedes. I was also
kind of annoyed that MJF literally straight went, Mexico, this shithole country. I was like, ooh, guy.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to say this is, where degenerates live? You want
no.
Well, you and Trump. You were like shithole country. I was like, oh shit. Oh, it's going down.
This is why he's one of the best heels in the business, bro.
I was like, bro, this is man.
But overall, solid episode. I definitely enjoyed it. I definitely give it like an 8. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, no, it was solid. I enjoyed it, and I just recently got back into Dynamite, but it was a very good episode. I mean, that Andrade match was fantastic.
Yeah, so you give it an 8 as well, or?
I'm gonna go 7.5 because of the Moxley Monet annoying factor. The annoying factor there.
All good. Dale, pues. Moving on to Monday Night Raw, straight out of Iowa, right? That is Seth Rollins' country, right? His territory, basically.
Sure.
Yeah, right. He's from Davenport, Iowa, but I think once you're in Iowa, it's Iowa.
Yeah, it's Iowa. It's the state, the whole state claims you.
Yeah, but we open up the show with Roman Reigns and LA Knight, and let me tell you, okay. So we've been talking smack about this guy. No, but listen, dude. LA Knight confronts the World Heavyweight Champion, and he immediately puts himself in the championship picture. And I got to tell you, bro, I like the way this was done. It made me feel like, where has this guy been this whole time? This is what we've been waiting for. Please don't drop the ball. Don't fumble this, man, because it was good.
L.A. botch. Yeah.
Oh, no. Listen, what did you think of it?
I didn't mind it because it's about time L.A. gets hit. I get it. It's tough to see this happening over Roman.
Yeah.
Very hard to see this happening over Roman. So immediately the believability is kind of annoying. But what he said, good promo. You haven't been able to do it by yourself. That's why I'm here. I'm first in line because, you haven't been able to be by yourself. Like, and Roman was great. Roman dismissing him early and whatever. It was good. It was solid. The believability factor kind of hint. I mean, it generally always does, but it's just kind of like, oh, my man, we do this again. We have to live through this again. Like,
yeah.
it's
But I guess
terrible.
for me, it was just the little bit of hope, the hope factor that really gave me the boost to be like, okay, like, all right,
It's something.
this
It's hope.
right. It's something we could do something with this. Don't drop. Pray to God you don't drop that.
All you
Don't drop
need is
that.
you just need an ember to start a fire. All you
Right.
need is that little burning thing. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. So
Yeah.
I agree with you. Like I said, I thought it was actually well done when he was, like I said, this entire thing that he said to him, his whole dialogue was correct, 100% on the nose.
Yep.
So, well done.
Yeah. And this obviously goes into the bueno section. So moving on. This was a no bueno, but it was bueno, right?
Okay.
Javon Evans versus Ethan Page. Match was a banger, really good. It was bueno because of that, right? You always say the in-ring product is always good. So that's not the problem here. Where it became a no bueno is when our primo Javon Evans gets a giant boot to his face by Big Cass. And I was like, no, out of all people to target, why would you target Javon first? You got to go after like another big guy, like Obafemi. Go challenge that dude. Why?
No, don't do that because you can't. No, you don't get squashed. No, you want to look dominant.
But it was still good. It was still good.
No, it was good, but it was to your point. It was like, why did you do it? And then later on, when they had the interview, he was like, "I'm just pissed and I'm back. You were in my way." And I was like, "Oh, he happened to be in the way at 8:43 p.m."
Right.
Very specific. Notice you didn't do that shit earlier.
Yeah.
Like when Roman was out here. Where were you then?
Where were you there? You could have picked that guy. You know what I mean? No,
but all of a sudden,
at least, or even LA Knight, right? LA Knight on the way back out, boom, right?
Sure. Sure. Fine. But you were just in the way, bro. Fuck out of here.
So, but I put it. I still kept it in the bueno. But moving on.
No. It was a great match. To your point, it was a great match.
But next up, we got Sol Ruca beating Roxanne Perez by DQ after Liv Morgan interfered. This was only good because we got the return of Becky Lynch and Stephanie McCare in this whole situation. Definitely love the promo that Becky cut on Liv. You know, I don't know if you noticed this, but in the rewatch, they cut out the part.
They cut out the Dominic Mysterio comment.
Yeah. But live, it was like, what? What? You know?
Damn, girl.
Yeah.
Boy, Povich up in this bitch.
But super dope. I enjoyed the whole thing. The only thing that I will say about this is like Sol Ruca, right? I don't know what it is. I guess she's I get that she has the look. She's very popular, very athletic, but I'm just seeing a lot for someone to be on the flagship show, right? For someone to be on the main roster, I'm just seeing too many, missteps, we'll call it. You know what I mean? I don't want to say botches because I don't think so.
Hiccups.
But the thing is, too many for me to be like, okay, girl, you need to either go take a break and go back to NXT, maybe try out SmackDown, but like you need to like clean this up if you're gonna be.
I mean, do you think the moment's too big for her?
It could be. Maybe she gets nervous. Yeah, I mean, could be. Who knows? I don't know.
You think that's what it is?
And
I mean, I'm asking truly because I'm wondering because now you said something and now it's like, well, I mean, because she was perfectly fine in NXT.
Yeah.
But did they rush her?
Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking. Maybe.
Yeah. Well, that's why I asked. I just, wasn't trying to put you on the spot.
No. That's good. That's good.
We conversing. We're here talking wrestling.
No. But that's my opinion. I think it feels like she may still be a little bit too green to be on the main roster. But what are your thoughts? What do you think? Am I right? Am I wrong? What do you see?
I've seen more missteps than I would like to see as well.
Okay.
And to your point, I'm not going to call botches a misstep. But I mean, also, the problem with an athlete like Sol Ruca or any luchador is when you're doing a lot of these high action, quick moving moves, there's a lot more and easier room for error.
Yeah.
So you notice them a lot quicker. It's the whole thing with The Miz. When The Miz was like, I'm out here all the time, And then Daniel Bryan's like, because you won't take a bump or go through a rope or jump from the top or something like that. And they're both right. They're both right. You know, yeah, you're not willing to do that stuff, but I've done enough that I still get the job done. I've been a champ. I can, you know, I've done it. Like, so I think that also has a factor to do with it. Is, you know, the way she moves in her repertoire, it's a lot easier to make those kind of mistakes, and that's just something that, I mean, you just have to work over time and time and time again.
Yeah. Okay, agreed. Moving on to the next segment of the evening, we have Obafemi promo. Pretty solid, felt very important. You know, the thing that I did like about this, in the spirit of like the reset that we were talking about earlier about, you know, new storylines and what we're going to get into next, this goes into the bueno because I actually love this, because the fact that as he's walking out, Braun Breaker gets in his face and is just like, yeah, dude, like, I know you're here, but you know, you're not the only dog in this yard. You know what I mean? I'm the dog here too. And I thought this was a perfect way to like now pivot Breaker to be that solo star again if Broncito's coming back. You know what I mean? You know, like,
Right.
so that way they could do the tag, and then now Braun Breaker can now focus back to singles by trying to take down a tree like Obafemi. Even though when they were standing eye to eye, he wasn't that much taller than him. I thought maybe he would have been shorter, but no, it's maybe like 2 inches off. But it was, I liked it. I'm very happy with it. What did you think?
I think I got it. I just think if you're trying to push Braun again, it's not versus Oba. Oba's not going to. If you give Oba the L when he is due a championship match, what are we doing? What are we doing? So I get what you're doing with Braun Breaker, and I like it because you do have to separate him. I think the Braun Breaker moving away makes more sense in whatever he does next, which is probably maybe taking an L to Oba. Now, also, here could be a thing. Oba and this guy and Braun are wrestling, and Broncito comes in to screw Braun Breaker.
Oh.
Because Broncito has no allegiance to Logan Paul, Austin Theory, or Maxine Dupree. He had allegiance to Paul Heyman and to Braun Breaker. That's what it was. Heyman is not there, so he's going to come back looking for Braun, whether positive or negative. But I just think going against Oba, you could have had him gone against someone not exactly per se, but in the caliber of an LA Knight.
Yeah.
In the caliber of a just underneath those guys. So that's what, but like the baddest one of them, like here's where a Randy Orton would have been perfect.
Randy.
You know?
Yeah.
So that's my only thought. Like I said, I like what they're trying to do. You're trying to separate Braun because you need to. You got to take him out of this. He's being wasted in this stable. You had a lot of thought and hope for him, so much so that at one point he was penned to win the Rumble, but that ended up changing. So, like, I don't know.
Dang, that's good points, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think about that a little bit further. We'll talk about it. I will circle back in the next episode.
Well, come back to this.
But moving on, Chad Gable, Penta versus Judgment Day. This was good. I mean, kind of formulaic at this point, to use your word.
I'm one segment away from being over this Chad Gable, Penta, Love Fest, everyone happy tour nonsense. Oh, I am one segment away. I get it. It was great. No, man, like I get it. And this was good. But have Penta now. Penta now is to focus on winning this tournament. So that's good. And now you have to figure out what to do with Gable. So, but that can be easily solved because you don't have to truly build a storyline in. The storyline is that he has the belt. Everybody wants a belt. So you can just say, I'm coming after you because you're the IC champ and I can beat you.
Yeah, it's time to put him on like a run to show him, show that he is this incredible wrestler that he is, because he really is. He really is that good. So,
fantastic. You don't want to Kofi Kingston him.
Yeah.
You don't want to do it.
Yeah, no, agreed. And then the final item on the list that was bueno is the main event, Jacob Fatu versus Royce Keys in this street fight. I love that it was tables, chairs, kendo sticks, and his death claw thing that Jacob does,
the tongue and death grip.
Right, there you go. And everybody made a big deal about the blood capsule appearing onto the ring at the end when Royce started bleeding. But you know what? That's forgivable to me. I mean, it's like, okay, whatever. I thought it was a piece of gum or a bloody tooth. Who cares? Let him bleed. Let him bleed. Let him quote unquote bleed. And that's it, bro. Just enjoy the magic. I thought it was good. I had no problems with this, and I had no problems with this episode. What did you think?
The thing for me was, so unfortunately, because we do this podcast and our phones are always listening, I get a lot of target marketing wrestling stuff. So it was like Blood Pill shows up, and I was like, huh? And then I watched the replay of SmackDown, Raw, and they like have like this much of Royce Keys' face blurred out.
Yeah.
And then like a little spot next to him blurred out. And I was like, come on,
great.
Guys. Come on, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
So, excuse me. So, yeah. So, no. It was a good match, especially because I love Jacob Fatu. And I'm starting to come around to Royce Keys. I wasn't a big powerhouse Hobbs guy. He's talented. He's good. But this was good because I also appreciate the way it started, where Roman was like, why I keep hearing you say, or people say, he's your brother.
Yeah.
He's not related to me. Is he related to you, Jet? Is he related to you, Jet? Nah.
So what are we doing?
Like,
yeah, that was good.
We're the family here. We're what it is. And then Jacob just flipped that switch. And then, of course, end of the match was like, you're my brother, I love you. And then tongue and death grip. I love you. Oh,
no, man, but overall, like, solid episode. It was an 8 for me. I enjoyed it. What did you like? What do you?
I was good with Raw. I was perfectly fine with Raw, especially the return of Stephanie McMahon and that outfit, especially.
I think when I rewatched it, Netflix blurred a lot of that out, so I don't even know what she was wearing. So.
Oh, okay. You have that Netflix. Okay, great.
Yeah, I have the parent control.
You get the parental controls on there?
Yeah.
You gotta figure out the password.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. But all right. Wait, did you give it a grade or no?
Yeah, no, 8 sounds about right.
Okay, cool. All right. Sounds good.
Right.
Sounds good.
Right.
Dale, pues. Dante, moving on to Friday Night SmackDown out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, right?
There's never anything good in Philadelphia.
Yeah,
There's never anything good there.
Cheesesteaks. I mean, that's delicious, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, let me tell you a side story, right? I showed you the video when I went to when I went to when we were in Philly. Yeah, when we were in Philly. And I showed you the video of that one cheesesteak that I was like, why is this cheesesteak $25? Well, because it was a size.
Well, listen, if there's one thing I can tell you, size doesn't matter.
Yeah. The face though. Why the face?
Well, because why not? I mean, I gotta sell it. I have to sell it.
Yeah.
You know, I have to. The believability factor has to be there. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I hear it. All right. So, okay, back to SmackDown. Right. Okay. Cody Rhodes confronts CM Punk after.
Did you know? Just one question. Did you know?
Did you know about Randy? And then Punk is like, I'm a little hurt that you would even ask. And I'm just like, bro, what type of novela am I watching here, bro?
Are you that hurt? I'm hurt as that, but I'll tell you anyway. Nah.
Yeah, man. Not their best segment. Somebody online said something really, really eye opening to me about their match at SummerSlam, but
Right.
the chemistry wasn't there. And ever since that idea has been put into my brain, post match, this conversation, I feel like whatever chemistry they did have before, like leading up to this,
Right.
now it's gone, dude. I
thrill
could
is
care less.
gone.
Right. I
Thrill
could
is
care less
gone
about their
away.
story. I could care less about, like, don't run this back. We don't need to see this again.
Yeah.
Just move on. Let Kevin Owens win at some point, so Sammy could win at some point, so Trick could win at some point, so et cetera, because
So,
like
right.
we're done with this. We're done.
So,
We're done.
well, I mean, then they're not going to go down that route. But yes, we're done with this. That much is true. We're done with this. But good. But it was good. It was a good way to end it because now you move both these motherfuckers on. So it is done. So great. And it's good to see what because I mean for what 3-4 years now Cody's been there and he's had that belt on him a good amount of the time he's been there.
Yeah.
So it's good to see to hopefully see a run of him without that and see if he can still, connect and be as popular as he is and still have the backing. Even though he doesn't have the belt on him. So this does. And I mean, it's the perfect one to do it against because of the storyline. You know what you have. The mentor, mentee, the friends, the this, the that. They had the last match, which I told you when they had that PLE, I felt like they rushed that. So I think this especially is a fantastic way to pay the rushing of that off.
Yeah.
Because now you have a built-in thing. Randy, you beat me. I got hurt or whatever he can say. But where he's like, I'm not going to let you, as long as I'm around, you're not going to be champ. Cool. I get it. But you have that built-in storyline.
Yeah, exactly. But and then real quick before we move on to the next segment, and Kevin Owens after confronting CM Punk, he still sounds good on the promo. He hasn't lost a step. He looks good. I'm excited to see him actually be in the ring one-on-one with Punk or anyone else for that matter going forward because I'm ready to see that. I'm excited for that. Yeah, for sure.
Kevin Owens is very good. He is so good. I didn't start liking Kevin Owens till much after he had won his first championship. Because I was like, you're annoying and I hate you, but that just means you're fucking good at what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like, I was not an Owens guy, and then they start coming around, and I'm like, nah, man, this motherfucker good.
Yeah.
Like, and he's solid, and he's great. He and when it comes to the acting part of this, in terms of cutting promos and stuff like that, is very good.
Yeah.
Once again, the believability factor when Kevin Owens is cutting a promo or in an interview or something like that is second to none. He is fantastic. So I'm, like I said, I was annoyed at the expense that it came at, where you could have had this other match, especially when it came to Finn, because notice who was absent from both shows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we haven't forgotten that. I
sure shit didn't. So, it was, like I said, respect to Kevin Owens. I get it. Like, yeah. But at the thing that it came to, it was not a fan. But great job. Great job by him. And when he was talking to Sammy, and Sammy's like, hey, we both want the same thing, so don't be mad when I have to go after it.
Yes.
Okay. Because Kevin Owens is right. Kevin Owens is like, oh man, if Nick Aldis called you and said, I'm gonna put you in the number one contenders match, you'd say no. No. So
exactly. And then so I guess that would be a no bueno because I didn't really put anything in SmackDown. I just wrote down things that I wanted to talk about. So but that would be a no bueno. I mean, the Kevin Owens part was good, but everything else is like, okay, I'm over it. But moving on.
I'm over Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
Like, and it, once again, a huge disservice by putting a belt on him for a week. His run was shorter than Kofi's.
That's crazy.
Like, yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Great. All right. Moving on.
Sorry,
Baron
man.
Cool-
I feel like I'm hijacking the episode. Like,
No, you're good.
I feel like I'm on the couch and I'm like, Doc, you don't
You gotta
understand.
listen to me, man.
You don't understand, man.
I watch every week, and it never gets any better.
And it's constant torment. It's an abusive relationship that I can't escape.
But moving on, we got Baron Corbin retaining the US title.
Dude, fast forward.
Yeah. Heels will do what heels do. So that's all I'll say about that. I'm not mad at it. Moving on. What did you think?
That's what Johnny C do. Yes, heels do. Yes, heels do as heels do. Yes, you're 100% correct. Where's Yachty been?
He got injured, bro. He went through a table, man.
Yeah, people go through tables.
Yeah.
I've been through a table.
Bro, you jumped off the first step of your steps outside of the house and you almost twisted your ankle. Like, you know what I mean? It happens.
I did.
No, I'm kidding.
It's a rough one.
I'm kidding.
It's a rough one. No, because I actually, that has happened. I was like, ooh, God, that landing went well. From 46, every landing is like,
Yeah,
I'm still just annoyed with the way this went down. I think I would have been more behind this and more behind Corbin had you given him a proper run. Even if he cheated to win, even if he did, fine. But if you give him a proper run, I think it's fine. I think bringing him back and throwing the belt around him. We're entering the Ilya Dragunov phase of this again, where I'm like, why?
Okay, time out before we move on. I think you're still harping on old Corbin, but this isn't the same Corbin. This is a different Corbin. This is a new Corbin. You got to treat him different. That's like saying the same thing about Big Cass. It's like, oh no, I can't take you seriously because you ran around with a short dude that hijacked the mic all the time and da 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 da. But come on, man. I mean, they're both new characters now. They evolved.
Here's the difference.
They're different.
Here's the difference. I've been given packages on Big Cass. I understand the story. I understand. I get it. Corbin came out of nowhere. He's been on TV twice. How much can I get to learn from someone who's been on TV twice and they said a goddamn thing? No. It's so what am I supposed to believe? He's this new Baron. How do I know he's this new Baron Corbin?
Because by the look, by the confidence, by his presence. Yeah, bro. This guy like gives me biker leader gang, guy, man. This guy don't play.
We disagree. We have to severely disagree on this one because I think once again, I would believe it if you gave him a ride. If I knew what it was coming from. I want the character development. That's what I want. I want the character development. Or instead of having him defend this week, give him a promo. Give him 3 minutes in the ring, talking about it, and I'm good. I'm good. But he's now beaten someone who you brought up as one of your next big things. You brought up Oba, Javon, Trick, and Sol Ruka. You put them in, was it Night of Champions? Or whatever it was? You put the 4 of them there. So at the expense of a decision that you made to showcase that this is the next best thing, you had him beat him twice, and he ain't said a word? That's where I'm like, you have him come in, you have him beat 2 jobbers down, great. You have him beat Trick, and then you give him a promo, fine. You had him beat him twice, and I haven't heard a word. So if you're trying to make him this silent thing, silent dude, then have Kathy Kelly walk up in the back, try and get an interview, and have him just walk away. So I know that's what we're doing.
I don't know. I like it. That's all I'll say about it. But we can move on.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's,
because I don't agree. All right, moving on. We got Chelsea Green's championship celebration, which was interrupted by Fatal Influence, which leads into Chelsea and Tiffy versus Fallon Henley and Lainey Reed. Fun, good.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that sucks is that we find out after the fact that Chelsea got injured. So I don't know how that's going to play into her championship run,
sucks,
right?
Man.
You know what
that
I mean?
Fucking sucks, dude. And unfortunately, it's also because Chelsea Green's not Rhea Ripley, where they'll let you carry that belt with an injury for a while.
Yeah.
She doesn't have that kind of pull.
But maybe, right?
It depends on how long.
Right.
If they know it's going to be about, then they have to pull it off. You have to.
Yeah.
You can't have, you did it with Rhea for what, 3 months? Because it's Rhea Ripley. It's arguably your top female superstar when healthy. Chelsea Green, as much as I love Chelsea Green, and I'm a fan, and I respect all the work she does, and her match versus Penta and Lucha Underground is still next level, crazy, unbelievable.
Yeah.
She doesn't have that pull. So I just hope it's not serious, because I don't want to see that. If it's something that can be healed in a month, you can have her talk her way through to the next, or even 2 months of PLE. But if it's, it's just, I don't think she gets the leeway Rhea got.
Yeah, that's fair assessment. I could agree with that. This one I'm gonna let you ride on because
great,
this is your boy Randy Orton, because we get Randy and Cody finally coming face to face.
Randall Kenneth.
So since you like to, paint a picture, please paint away.
Here's what I'm gonna paint. Out comes Cody, out comes Randall. Randall's just like, listen, tired of you, man.
Tired of you, man.
Bro. Fucking tired of you, bro. Fucking tired of you. So I'm tired of seeing you with this belt. So as long as you are here, I will not let you have that belt.
Hey.
And I agree. I love everything about it. This is vintage Randall. It's vintage. I'm here to just play spoiler and be an ass, and I'm going to be great at it. I'm going to be fantastic. This is great. And once again, it gives Cody a proper feud that doesn't involve the belt, but is meaningful. And I have said it when I saw him, and I will say it till he's done. Randy is fucking Randy. And he is fantastic. Both on the mic, in the ring. Once you saw him mature and unfortunately get over the addiction, and I say unfortunately being that he had the addiction, not that he got over it. The fact that he got over it is amazing, and kudos to him and great to him. Once that happened and he realized what the opportunities he was given and that he almost pissed away, this guy, I'm down. I'm good. So I love this entire thing. It's going to be a great feud. Unfortunately, Randy will end up probably taking the L because he is the elder statesman. It is time to, pass Cody the nod and kind of slowly work your way off into the sunset, unfortunately. But I thought this was great.
Yeah. Yeah, no, perfectly painted. I agree. I think the takeaway from this is, like you said, this is a good way to have Cody be in a storyline without a title. Like, if you make it feel important, something at stakes, Master Jedi in the Padawan, however you want to label it, that's what we want. Exactly. Yeah, so I agree. No, but no, but anyway. And then the final
Geek
moment
Fest.
of the yeah.
This has been Geek Fest with Eddie Nadiel. Ding, 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 ding.
Anyway,
bro, I have a lightsaber. Don't think I won't bring it out next episode,
bro. It's right there. You don't see that?
It fully lights up. Oh yeah, you get the light up one too. What color is yours?
Mine's purple.
Mine's blue. Oh, you got the Sam Jackson.
Yeah, I got
you and Mace Windu. You and Mace Windu. You and Mace
Sam
Windu.
Jackson.
Yeah.
You got the Sam
Yeah, and I went you and
Jackson.
McGregor. I went the blue one. I love. I got the blue one. You got the Sam
Yeah.
Jackson. Yeah, man. Okay.
All right. Respect, right now, but and then the final
Geek Fest.
moment, the final moment of this episode of SmackDown, we have Charlotte Flair getting a win over Jade Cargill because once, in your words, her cronies Beechin came out, we had a returning Little Miss Bliss with a surprise third member, Tatum Paxley from NXT, which now I guess she's officially made her SmackDown debut. And what a fun pop. What a way to end the episode. I enjoyed it. I thought this was good because for the last couple of interactions with these two groups, I feel like Jade has gotten the moments every single time, and it's nice that Charlotte finally got her lick back. So I was happy with this. What did you think?
Wow, it's interesting to hear somebody say, and this is a knock against you, but oh, it's nice to see Charlotte get a lick back because Charlotte's always the one that's getting put over. Like, so to be like, oh, it's nice to hear it's like fucking cool. All right, WWE, you know what you're doing now. You know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And it's great. And once again, someone pay me for beaching. Someone use it so you can pay me for beaching. Okay?
Yeah.
This is wasted. I've never had such genius wasted before in my life, people. Work with me, Primos. Please.
Get a Beechin shirt that made.
Help a brother out. No, this was good. This was it was a nice way to introduce Tatum Paxley. Also because you're putting her with Charlotte and Alexa Bliss. So she's not coming up and just facing somebody out of nowhere where you're like, who's Tatum Paxley? Like, how good was she really? Like, it's like, no, she's gonna roll with these two, and they're gonna kind of, I don't say carry the match, but they're gonna do a lot of work, but it's also gonna train her and get her ready, and then you can build a storyline any which way you want now against. I mean, if she has a bad run-in with BFAB during that match, great. Here's the second match of a pay-per-view nobody cares about. BFAB versus Tatum Paxley. Like, but I'm joking. I'm totally joking. But I think it's a good way to bring her on, and I think putting her with two such veterans is only going to help.
Yeah. Agreed. And like I said, it was a fun way to end the episode. It was a genuine pop, genuine surprise. Callback to Bray Wyatt, that whole thing. So it was well done. And just to give my final thoughts and the grade, easy watch, but I still maybe give it just like a 6.5, maybe at this point.
I was going to be quite generous and go 7, but 6.5 sounds about right. It sounds like a D. It's a D.
Yeah, still passing, but man.
All right, but we right there.
Yeah.
One wrong answer for being like, nope.
Yeah.
Failed.
Yeah. But for the final thoughts part, it just, like I said, it just feels like a reset, being that now SummerSlam is 2 nights. It does feel like it's like, the semi-annual WrestleMania now. So therefore new storylines, new pickups. I think if they turn all the big 4 PLEs into 2-nighters, then I think that's going to be the feel that we're going to have. It's like 2 big events, stories conclude, new stories on Monday. Next PLE, 2 nights, new stories, et cetera, rinse and repeat. So I think that's the direction that we're going. Pero, I mean, anything you want to add?
It's TKO and it's a money grab.
I'd say.
And the other thing is you have enough talent to be able to run 2-night shows and have both cards be stacked.
Sure.
Which is a testament to the talent that they have. So if you do the major 4 at that rate, because they said what they say that was the next 2-night one. Rumble was going to be 2 nights. They said Rumble was going to be 2 nights, right?
I think so. Yeah.
I read somewhere they said one of the other ones because it's SummerSlam, Mania.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yes, the Rumble in 2027 will be, I think, the last Rumble that it'll be 1 night. After that, it goes 2 nights. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, so of the big 4, you already do Mania. You just did SummerSlam. You just announced you're doing the Rumble. And what's the 4th?
Survivor Series. Yeah, we're heading that route.
And the other thing is with Survivor Series, I'm excited about that being a 2-night event because we can actually get some good old school Survivor Series style matches back.
Yeah. They better not put him on SmackDown because then that's just a waste.
No, but we get 2 nights. So in
That's
each
what I'm
night you can do 2 Survivor Series matches in 2 nights.
Yeah.
And you would have been afraid to do on 1 night.
There you go.
You
I
know?
like it.
So that's what I'm hoping for there.
So you think,
But-
wait, before we wrap up, do you think we get like a men's women's Survivor each night, but then we also get a classic men's women each night as well?
We definitely get a classic men's women each night.
Right.
We definitely will.
But then
Whether
War Games?
it's-
Do you think we get War Games too?
No, War Games is his own PLE now.
No. War Games is Survivor Series is War Games now. Like that's been the last
Oh.
3, like 3 or 5.
Oh yeah. See, then watch it.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. Like, let's do like a classic
Right.
opener
Okay.
and then War Games at the
All right.
end, like the main
Yeah.
event. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah.
All right. Bueno, primos and primas, let's take this time, an opportunity to go ahead and thank all of you for liking, for subscribing, for watching, for listening, for following. We just broke, at this point, over 2,000 follows on Instagram. Our last episode was probably the highest viewed episode that we've had in a minute. And we see the love, we see the growth. And but before I say the next piece, I just want to take this opportunity to let everybody else know that if you want to get on the show, just reach out to us via Instagram, DM us, and we will make something happen because we're definitely looking to do that. We want you guys to get on because all the interactions that we've been getting through comments, like I just want that on footage. I want you guys to get on the show and tell us how you really feel about certain products, certain storylines, et cetera, because it's fun to comment online, but it's better to say it and let the world hear it. So,
Right.
Pero Primo,
it's also good to be able to do that banter back and forth.
Yeah,
because then we can also engage in a conversation, and it's not just a
Sure.
statement that's been written.
Yeah.
It's now the thought process behind it, and this and that. And it's funny you say that because I was at my niece's birthday party yesterday, and my sister-in-law, and I mean my brother's wife's sister, who I love because I've known her so long, her son, Joey Mo, shout out, has been a Primos for Life listener and fan since day one.
Wow.
Every time he sees me, he told me the other day, I went to the SmackDown where CM Punk faced and I was like, oh, bet. It was like a month ago. Like he's so, when he sees me, I can see the joy in his face because he's like, I get to talk wrestling. And I'm like, hey, hell yeah, you do, man. Like, hell yeah, you do. So I told him, I said, listen, the next big PLE, I said, or you pick one. I said, I want to tape you, or I want to have your mom tape you giving us your prediction.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to use it on the episode if that's okay. And he was cool. And his parents, Kelly and Joe, were both cool. They're like, yeah, great. And he was so excited. So
That's
to
awesome.
that point, please come on. We wanted Eddie and I love doing this with each other, and we will happily do it for as long as people will listen and as long as we can. But to have a different opinion come in and give a third perspective is always refreshing.
Yeah.
So please, to Eddie's point, text, call, DM,
Email,
friend request, email, whatever. Our names are our names and they're out there. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Instagram. You can find us anywhere.
Yeah.
So please, if you want to be on, let's talk wrestling.
And I was going to say, Primo, where do they get all this information?
Well, the main stuff, all the regular stuff that you can get is under www.primosforlife.com. Once you reach the website, please feel free to scroll up and down. You will find episodes, you will find interviews, all the fun stuff, as well as links to the other major platforms, Spotify, iTunes, stuff like that. Whatever platform you reach, please smash the like, the follow, the notifications, all those buttons, because all of it just makes us see that everything we're doing is getting better and better and better. And as I've always said, this ride is great for Eddie and I, but it's so much better when you guys are with us. So please follow, like, share, all of it. We can't do this without you. We adore all of you. And to keep this under an hour, I'm going to say we will see you when we see you.
Yeah. We will see you when we see you. Take care, everyone.
Good night.